It is absolutely impossible to try to learn bridge in 3 minutes, but hey, you gotta start somewhere, so see this as your first crash course. Let's go over 3 basics. A trick. Everyone plays a card like so. A trump. A suit that's better than all the other suits. So in bridge you have to follow suit, but if you find yourself, for example, not having any hearts, you can play another suit, like clubs. And if you were playing a game where clubs were trump, you would win the trick even if you don't have the highest card. Bridge is composed of a bidding and a playing sequence. In the bidding sequence, you decide with your partner how many tricks you can take and in what trump, and that will be the so-called contract. In the playing sequence, play all the cards and you try to take as many tricks as possible. You play in pairs, you sit 2 pairs at a table, and the players are labeled north, east, south, and west, depending on where you sit. Start by dealing all the cards, 13 to each player. The players then count what their hand is worth. So ace is 4 points, king is 3, queen is 2, and jack is 1. You have this board that indicates who starts the bidding, and we also have this bidding box, and if you have 12 points, you will bid one of these cards. If the bidding would go 1 spade, pass, 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 the bidding sequence would end and the playing sequence would start. The contract is now 1 spade, which means the person who bid 1 spade will try to take 7 tricks with spade as trump. If the bidding were to go 1 spade, pass, 4 spades, pass, 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 the contract would be 4 spades and you would have to take 10 out of 13 tricks. So it adds a trick every time you go up a level in the bidding box. Well, why would you want to take 10 tricks if you could only take 7? That's because the more tricks you take, the more points you get. Here you see this graph with the points you get, and as you can see there are some bonus steps where the points increase a lot, and those are 3 no trump, 4 hearts and spades, and 5 clubs and diamonds. Usually to play one of these as a pair you have to have at least 25 points together. This will give you a reasonable chance to make the contract. So if your partner bids, let's say 1 hearts, showing hearts and at least 12 points, you have hearts and 13 points. Now you know that together you have a lot of hearts and at least 25 points, so you can bid 4 hearts. But now it's time to start playing. Oh, the person left of the person who started the bidding is the one who begins by playing any card they like, preferably something that will generate tricks like ace from ace king. And then this person, in the pair who has decided the contract, puts down the cards for everyone to see, and the declarer starts to play both hands. So if the declarer wins with a card in the dummy, then they start the next trick by playing a card from that hand, and then it continues like that until everybody's cards have been played. Then you can see how many tricks they've taken and if you succeeded in your contract.